Hey everyone, it's Nathan here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to the video today of this midnight blue metallic 2015 BMW 228 Coupe. This car is very clean, very nice, and it's a little windy today, but we're gonna do the best we can here. And the best part, this is a manual transmission, 6-speed manual car, low miles, 56,000 miles on this car. The midnight blue metallic, you can see right now that it's blue. I wish the sun would come out, but it's a little cloudy today. It's really good looking when the sun hits it. So take a look around, take a walk around. Has the original window sticker. I'll show you here in a moment. Let's take a walk around first. 4-cylinder, 2-liter, inline 4 with turbo. It has great power, great performance, 240 horsepower. Yes, it does. And of course, makes it all the fun to drive. I have the sunroof in the vent position right now. Makes it all the fun to drive with manual transmission. It's in very nice shape overall. Paint is shiny and clean. Service is up and current. Front brakes were just replaced, so front brakes, rotors, and brake pad wear sensors were just done. You can see how shiny and brand new they are. Brake fluid was also changed, and the oil was just changed, so no need for an oil change for a while, no need on front brakes for a long time. Tires are decent with 5/32 on the front tires, 7/32 on the rear tires. The rear brakes, according to the computer, which I will show you, you can see the brake pad almost right there. I can see it. The computer says rear brakes have 70,000 miles of life left. That's probably pretty accurate because based on what I can see of the pad, which I can't quite get this camera in there far enough, the rear brake pads look like they have about this much, which is probably about 9 or 10 millimeters, so they should be good for a long time. It's been well taken care of. It's been owned by the most recent previous owner for about 2.5 years, and from 30,000 miles until current. So from 30 to 56, current mileage is 56,700 something. So about 27,000 miles. This parking sensor right here is kind of fallen inside the bumper a little bit, and there's a few little stress cracks you can see right here from somebody bumping it in a parking lot or something, right there along the rear bumper. Paint hasn't chipped or flaked or anything, but it's just what happens when a little bit of a stress impact there. So there's I'll show you this in more detail when we go inside the car, or we can just look at it now. 2-liter twin power turbo, inline 4. It doesn't tell you on here, but it is 250 horsepower, or 240. Same as an old M3, ironically. Midnight blue metallic, black Dakota leather. Cold weather package gives it heated seats and a heated steering wheel, which is quite nice. Driver assistance with a backup camera and PDC, park distance control. Premium package, a whole laundry list of nice stuff, including folding mirrors and satellite radio, which are probably the most useful, and the comfort access key, which if you're a BMW person, you know exactly what that is. There's the manual transmission, and then Harman Kardon sound. So new price, $40,000. Fuel mileage, these cars do get amazing fuel mileage if you drive it nicely. People report online even up to mid-30s, like 36, 37 on the freeway. So there's the standard equipment list. So so comfort access key. If you don't know, the car is running, so we can't do it right now, but you walk up to the car with the key in your pocket, you put your hand on the handle, the doors unlock. When you exit the car with the key in your pocket, you touch the little lines on the handle, the doors lock, and the key chirps, or the car chirps, to tell you that you have locked the car. Let's take a look under the hood, and then we'll take a look at the inside. How's that? 2 pulls to release the hood on newer BMWs. No secondary latch. They do have dual latches to keep it extra safe and secure. Nice and clean under the hood. This car is a lot of fun to drive, and in my classic fashion of how I like to do my videos, I will be making a separate video of me test driving this car, so take a look for that. Take a look at my channel, it's probably very close to this video. Original VIN tag on the bumper, original VIN tag on the hood. Hover over the engine here for a moment so you can take a listen when we're talking. Alright. It runs great, it sounds great, it has no needs of any kind, it's ready to go, ready to drive. In the era of manual transmissions going away, this car is a bit of a rarity. It's definitely not many for sale like it. Lights are nice and clear, fog lights work just fine. There's the factory markings for the European plate and then the standard plate in the front bumper, but it's never had either. Front bumper is very nice, even down low, no major scratches or rash of any kind. Front hood is excellent. There were a handful of small stone chips on the hood. Had professional paint touch-up company just touch those up. Just a few little stone chips that you get when you have about 50,000 miles and beyond. Really wish that sun would come out. I got a couple pictures of it in the sun. If they're good enough, I may use them in the ad for the car. If you're interested in the car, my phone number is in the description down below. You can feel free to call or text me, 614-975-6973. There's the Harman Kardon sound system, power folding mirrors. Push the button here. Both exterior mirrors will fold and deploy upon another push. It has all of the original BMW mats, which are very nice to have because they have the Velcro pads that secure them to the floor. Memory seat, side airbags. Has all of the original books there in the glove box. Virtually perfect driver's side seat, just the slightest bit of a little bit of color wear right here, but it's nowhere near any kind of a issue at this time. Just showing you in very great detail. I love the M Performance carbon shift knob on this car. Steering wheel, sorry if I'm sniffling, it's a bit cold today. Steering wheel leather is perfect. Stitching perfect, nice and slick and smooth. There is our exact mileage, 56,776 with a full tank of fuel. The window sticker again, in case you didn't see it clear enough, right there. Also, one of my favorite things about these cars is right there. Driving dynamics control with Eco Pro, Comfort, Sport, and Sport Plus settings. Gives you lots of different choices on how you would like your car to perform. Definitely changes things a good bit. So there's that. Push button start, of course, right there. Automatic start stop I have in the off position. Steering wheel controls. The heated steering wheel is here. I already have it on, the orange light, and when you turn it on, it will tell you steering wheel heating activated. Automatic headlights, fog lights. There's the settings to change, and then when you do this here, it will tell you up here what mode you're in: Comfort, Sport, and Sport Plus. We'll leave it in Comfort for now. Typical iDrive controller for a BMW. The Alcantara suede around this Shifter boot is in great shape. Shifter knob also in great shape. Car has not ever been smoked in. I've started more recently to comment on that on my videos because obviously you can't smell on a video when you're examining a car, but I am absolutely certain that it has not been smoked in. Automatic climate control, heated seats. Up here on the screen, I have the sport displays up right now, but real quickly here, most people are pretty familiar with BMW stuff, but in our external devices we have USB and aux, and then of course Bluetooth audio. In the center here, there's the key, aux and USB in there. Then we go back here in the radio. This car does have satellite radio because it was part of that premium package, so there's the satellite radio, which, you know, a lot of people think that, oh, every BMW has satellite. Well, it doesn't. You have to have it as part of the original build. Telephone menu for your Bluetooth phone. In the vehicle info, the sport displays was the screen I just had up right there, which is kind of neat. And when you drive the car, you know, it marks, you can see there, it marks what's horsepower and torque you've hit. In the vehicle status, it tells us the engine level is okay for the oil. You can measure the oil here. It takes a few minutes. We're not going to do that right now. It was just changed as a current sticker at $63,000 for the next change. That was done at Tom Hayden Automotive here in Columbus. That's a shout out to Tom Hayden. They're a reputable place that's done service on European cars for many, many years. They definitely know what they're doing. Service required menu. Oh, sorry. Show this also. Check control kind of just runs through the car, and it's funny. Oh, it wants a new battery for the key. I actually did this while I was taking the pictures and it didn't have any messages. Well, I'll put a new battery in the key remote, no problem. So that's what it does, though. It's actually good that it told us something, because when I did this earlier it just said check control okay. So it just kind of looks at everything and tells you if it sees anything that needs attention. In the service menu, tells you engine oil is okay. It tells you how long until the next one. Brake fluid was just changed also, so it probably says, yeah, January of 24, a couple of years until the next brake fluid change. Vehicle check is kind of worthless, but it tells you when it wants to go to the service shop. Front brake pads were just replaced, so it tells us 44,000 miles for those. And then the rear brake pads, like I said, are not very old, tells us 70,000 miles on those. And I think that's tire pressure menus in here. I think that's everything I wanted to talk about in the menu here. Car doesn't have navigation, but it does have, I just put the transmission in reverse. It does have backup camera with your typical lines that are based on the steering angle sensor. You turn the steering wheel, it changes the direction of the lines of which way the car is going. And it does have parking sensors, as we saw the little things in the bumper, front and rear, so these areas will illuminate as you get close to objects. So that is everything for that. Original books in the BMW case are over here in the glove box. Sunroof, got it in the vent position right now. One touch close, one touch all the way open. Let's take a look at the rest of the car. Take a look at the passenger side of the trunk. One of my favorite BMW features, even though it's a two-door, if you need to put somebody in the rear, the convertibles do this too, which is great. Push the button to slide the seat forward very easily without having to bend down. Back seat's perfect on this car. I don't think too many people have ever been back there. And you put it back and you push the button and it will actually stop at where it was previously. So right there. Show the door panel, the sill plate. Very clean, very nice. That Windows burp, as they call it with German cars. When you close the door, the window goes up. When you open the door, it drops. These work like they should. There's actually a few snow flurries, crazy. The parking beepers are going off because I'm standing here in front of the beepers. Battery is back here, as you probably know. If you're a BMW person, this is an emergency tire goo inflation kit that previous owner had. The factory tools are there, so tire kit is good to have because, as you probably know, these cars don't come with spare tire. Cargo nets here. Not a bad sized trunk for a small car. Most people always want to know, what is this? This is the emergency exit handle for when you stuff someone in that tiny trunk. Which hopefully you don't do if you're not a bad person. Oh, forgot to push the unlock button. Now that sunroof is open, you can see the wind deflector piece. Again, back seat, very new, very nice. No issues there. Backs of the seats are perfect. This is a hard plastic, so this is actually a smart design. In case you do have kids that you're going to put back there, they can't really damage the back of the seat very easily. Power seats on both sides, but you get the memory on the driver's side. And there's the final cut floor mat back there, floor mat right here. Same thing with the Velcro. Headliner is perfect. No issues with that. Nice and clean. So, a great car. A fantastic car, a well cared for car. Just serviced and ready to go, ready to drive. Like I said, take a look. I'm going to take her for a little city and freeway driving here on a separate video. Harman Kardon, nice upgrade. Factory BMW stereos are not fantastic. Well, the sun never came out, but you can certainly tell that it's a pretty blue. Let's take another few looks around. It's going to turn on the fog lights to show you the fog lights. It's clean. It's a clean car. Shiny paint and very nice. There's nice fog lights. You can see how straight sides are. Have nice little fog lights on together. Thanks for watching, and I do appreciate any commentary that you'd like to leave or suggestions on how I could improve what I do. I do very much try to cover every detail and every angle and everything I know about the car or its history. And love to talk about cars and show them and present them. So I hope you've enjoyed. Take a look at the separate driving video and come take a ride with me on that. So thanks for watching and have a great day, and let me know if you would like to see this wonderful 228 manual transmission 6-speed. Take care. Bye-bye.